Hello people and welcome back to Nico Evaluates Mega Man 2.5D 101. If you have no idea who I am, go check my channel. I do the No Miss Buster Only challenge. I'm at the Wily stages right now. So let's get back to where we left off, except I did some E-tank farming. As you can see, I have 7 E-tanks. That's for the simple reason that once we get to the Y levels, they are gonna hose us, because we don't have any practice on us. I want to actually just play through the game and show you all the problems and evaluate the game, as I told you. So one problem I did find with the weapons menu is this. Look carefully what weapon I have. And what? Okay, missed it. Look again. I have a snake. Search snake. Excuse me. So if you happen to press up or down at the same time when you go out of the menu, you select the next weapon. This becomes a problem when climbing stairs or ladders. You tend to accidentally do that. So what happens is you go out of the weapons menu and you happen to press up or down, it still switches your weapon. So the game reads the menu is still on for some reason, for too long. The Star Crash is actually the metal blade of this game. It destroys absolutely everything in like a few hits. Even the armor shows, it's crazy. And I don't have a problem with that, because every Mega Man game has its metal blade. But look at this, it's crazy. Absolutely love the weapon. Shield weapons always should be good. Let's just use the time. It's hard to explain things and play at the same time, but bear with me here. This stage does have the Oku blocks, so it does hinder my game commentary. But I'll get back to you after these messages. So, actually I'm gonna showcase this on another Roomba enemy. So, this is one problem. See, the animation is gone when you slide into these motherfuckers. And the problem with that is, if you do that next to a pit, like on the left side there, the animation triggers kinda late and then you just drop down a pit because it cancels your jump. That's why it's such a big deal. Oh. Alright. So let's equip the Star Crash for these again. The meat boss, one problem with it of course is if you go here, and if you just jump over that gap, you'll get killed because the mini boss comes from above without a warning, so that's how you instantly die on this. And the hitbox again, very weird. I'll show you, might result in my death, but yep, right through it. I'm not gonna showcase it more because I don't really wanna die on this. Pharaoh shot, I think, is the best weapon for this boss. There we go. So, just the hitbox is wrong with that. And here, just farm away for 9 hours if you so desire. But we're not gonna. And there's the sustain again. So it doesn't depend on level either, it's just every time. And what I find disheartening is that you can't jump over the Joes. I've done it once, but I think that was a different color Joe. And again here, if you jump down, you just die. I have to remember how this goes. So that's, what, 5 blinks on the bottom one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. Sorry about that, I really can't comment at the same time when doing that. And if you get hit on a ladder, you can't grab the ladder as fast as in the normal Mega Man games, you just drop down to your death. Oh god! Slide didn't work. Whew. So let's get down to business. There's one letter here, we will get the letters in this episode. Did miss the E-tank, that's okay, the letter is here. Let's get through this. Star Crash is... Like, this level is all about using the Star Crash. Quickman's weakness. I don't have any idea. But for the developers, if you'd like to see how Quickman is broken in the original NES game and how his pattern really works, go check Felon's video. He explains it very well. I'll put his video in the description. He's of course one of the snupsters who reviewed the game as well. So go check that out if you want to see how that works out. Shadow Blade, no, that's not his weakness. Snakes should make sense, but it's not snakes. Star Crash, not it. Tornado Blow is not. So we don't have his weakness, probably tridents. So I wanna showcase to you what I think the developers told me was a glitch, but people liked it so much they left it in the game, and I can see that because Quickman was broken in the original game as well. But let's see if we can make... Yeah, if he gets... I don't even know how that works, but sometimes he just flings crazy fast. That was not... Of course, that was not it. Yeah, there we go. Like that. That's crazy. Look at that motherfucker go. Let's use an E-tank for this, so we don't have to repeat this. But you saw that weird glitch. I actually like that, because it's reminiscent of the original Quickman being unfair. That is motherfucking unfair, I'll tell you that much. But it's kinda cool at the same time. Keeping truthful to Quickman being a bit of a pain in the ass. If you really wanted to go full on dick, you didn't have a weakness for Quickman. But I don't think that's fair, so... Or even resembling a Mega Man game at that point. Let's save the game. Did lose one E-tank, but we still have plenty. Let's go to Splash Woman. So this is, I think, the emptiest stage. And the most boring stage in this game, at least for me. Doesn't have a lot of going for it. Never was a fan of the music either. But I think this stage doesn't have a lot of problems. You would think you would get that one up with... Okay, you can. Because I was trying this earlier and I couldn't. Because I think there's definitely something wrong with the Tornado Blow. It sometimes just doesn't work. And there's another problem with it. I'll showcase it in the wild levels. And those... You know the Mega Man staple, these spike pits. There is one later in the wild level where I'll showcase what the problem with that is. I was afraid that would happen, and it did. I was so afraid that would become a problem, and sadly it did. But I'll showcase. Okay, I'll showcase it later. Let's get this stuff out of the way first. I don't have a lot to say about this stage. There's not much wrong with it. But of course here you could again kill yourself. Just get through the stage. I do like the graphics on this, but it's of course from the original game, so these are from wave and little gas leaks. And I like how it doesn't reset your squeak pus or whatever the fuck it is when you pause the game. So this is one secret I found. It's kind of fun. I literally don't have anything to say about the stage. It's just like, let's get through with it. There is one letter here though, so I'll showcase that. But yeah, all of the problems I've listed so far with the game, they are small in a sense. Some of them are bigger, and some of them do hinder, like make the gameplay a bit frustrating. Just kill the... And I've been told there's a lot of secrets in the game as well. That's cool. But I don't have the time or the... I guess interest to find them. I saw a few of them in YouTube, but I don't care that much. So here's an E-tank. I do want to kill this guy so I don't drop down to my death. Almost did still, did you see that? This is probably the best build level in this game. Apart from that comes from the fact that it's so simple. Ah, so simple, he says. This is one way to get letter, I suppose. That sounds weird. I do like the time weapon, it's gonna run out here. Oh! Ugh. So apparently the sliding bug I showed you where it cancels the animation, it also happens with the green fish in this stage. There we go. Got it. That took our sweet time, I'll tell you that much. Again, I think you can just... Yep, we can just die there again. Oh, Jesus. Splash Woman... I crashed the game. I soft-locked the game. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh god damn. We're gonna have to reset. I'll be right back. So don't track the enemies across the gate, I suppose. That was strange. I think when I paused at the same time when the guy exploded, I crashed the game. That could also be the problem. So that's for the dev to find out, not for me to find out. So Splash Woman is just a bit faster from the original. I don't think anything else is different from it. Not sure about the weakness. It's not Star Crash. It's probably... oh yes, Shadow Blade. My bad. I do know it, I just forgot. We'll probably take the death here. Maybe? Unless we can get hit by the fish and not her. Nope, got hit by the trident. It's okay, we can get her this time. Then we can proceed and get the letters. And I'll showcase what the problem there is. Let's just take her out. Again, I realized the art at the top is from the original concept art, but it just looks tacky how it's put there at the top. I don't fancy that. There we go. After some trouble, we got her down. Of course, when I say the stage is easy and there's nothing to comment on it, it crashes the game. That's just how it works. So let's go and save the game. 7 E-tanks. I'll showcase the Pharaoh Manor first, because that truly is kinda dickish. So at first I thought you're supposed to tornado blow and go up that way to the button, but that's not how it works. And again, using the tornado blow, it's just so hard, because it sometimes just doesn't work. I think it's the most broken weapon in this game. So let me showcase. So I tried to use tornado blow from here, but nope. So what you're supposed to do is this. And that way you get the button. Because tornado blow just doesn't work most of the time, I don't use it. And later on in the wider levels, when you get to use rush coil, I even use rush coil over tornado blow for that reason. Let's not try to crash the game and kill the enemies before they reach a certain point, I guess. That's a bit strange. I hope that was just a one-off deal. So this letter, as you can see, is an alternate path. And of course, if you stand here long enough, the mask goes off and you get an achievement. Okay, so this is the problem. The letter is down there, but if you don't know that, you're just gonna drop down, happily, not worrying about a thing. But the thing is, you have to press left. That's the only way to get this letter. And that wouldn't be so bad, but look where it traps you. After the checkpoint. And what happens if you miss the letter and you wanna get it again? It's like, okay, I'll kill myself and try again. Nope. It puts you after the checkpoint. So now you either have to waste all of your lives or go back to this stage selected this way. That's a bit dickish, don't you think? Have you, like, redo the whole stage for that mistake? There was no way you could have known the letter was there. So that's... I don't like that. So let's save the game. The last letter is in Tornado Man stage. This is by far the hardest letter to get. It's because the alternate path is ridiculous. So I'll just cut the footage and showcase it to you in faster motion. Because there's nothing to comment on in there, it's just a hard part. So here's the letter. Well, not here, because it's an alternate path, it's gonna take time. Rewind. There we go. So that was a bit masochistic. I love that. What the fuck? Please, game! Oh! Losing my mind with these weird controls. Oh well. Can't get it all. You can actually just go past that by holding up. So we got all the letters, we can just go back to the stage select, and that's the episode. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll come back on the Wily stages. Take care and see you soon.